I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer.
Beer is good! Beer is good! Beer is good! And stop! Beer is good! Beer is good! Beer is good!
Let's go drink some beer!
Okay, that's a little odd, but welcome everybody to the Beercast. It's Abnormally Random Presents, obviously, because you tuned in, you know who we are. I am Steve, and sitting catty-cornered from me is...
Mr. Michael Cone. Hello.
Hello, Michael Cone.
Normally random. Yeah.
So, it has been a minute. It's like, 2 months or something since the last cast?
Maybe so. We did a sour cast.
Oh, yes, the sour cast.
I want to say something happened on that sour cast. Like, we had some type of sour that was either really good or really bad.
Maybe both.
Maybe both.
We had
something happened with the beers.
We had at least 3 of them, maybe even 4. Or we may have just...
I definitely brought 2.
Oh. And I'm pretty sure I had 2. So I'm pretty sure it was 4. But it could have been 3. Go back. Check the footage there, associate producer. Oh, wait.
Nobody is allowed to watch the video unless you pause it. Go back and watch the video we're talking about, which is the Sours Beercast. And after you're done with that, come back here.
Right?
And watch. But... we are not doing sours tonight, obviously, so what do we got going for us?
Well, I happen to have a limited series hazy IPA to share tonight.
Limited,
yes, sir. We've got, this is from, it's a collab with Tampa Bay Brewing Company and Nectaron. No, that's not it. I don't know. It's a collab with somebody else, but I don't think it says on there. Or wait, Magnanimous. Yeah, that's right.
Magnanimous.
Hell yeah, Magnanimous is awesome. What is this even called? This is Hop Silo 18 series. So they've had at least 17 before it.
Yeah. 17, everybody.
Ooh, that's very much a satisfying sound.
Talk a little bit about the beer, because I can't sit like this.
Well,
I'm going to have to move the arm over there.
Alrighty. There it is. Professional mic knows to unplug the mic when moving the mic. But this is a hazy IPA, obviously Magnanimous and Tampa Bay Brewing Company. It has Citra, Nectron, Cashmere, and Strata hops. So that should be an interesting mix of funk and bitter. And I'm pretty sure it's like grapefruit. I can't remember. I tried it like a month ago when it came out, and I haven't had it since. But let's see. Let's give it a little sniff, see what we get going here. Oh, yeah. Definitely super citrus. Mike, I know you don't have the mic fully set up yet, but are we ready to sip this thing?
Give me a second.
All right, I'll continue to talk about it. It's definitely hazy. You hold it up to the light, very hazy. Orange in color. The scent is actually hold on, let me sniff the can. Yeah, so the scent for an IPA isn't overwhelming. Kind of a low profile scent. The fragrance is there, for sure. Definitely can smell, and I can almost taste the hops just by sniffing this. Yep.
There we go.
There it is.
Much better. I need to sit up. If I lean too far back, I'm going to get a little bit too comfortable.
A little bit too sunk in.
I'm going to pretend like I'm on the different cast.
I'm going to pretend like I'm on the different cast. Oh, what up, Punisher?
A Punisher. What's
The
that about?
Punisher. Look at that.
Silly pun. What are you about?
What do you say? You about 5'8", 5'9" there, bud?
Out of 10.
Out of 10.
No, this is really good. This tastes fairly well.
Wasn't that the chemical to trigger the hot tub in hot tub time machine? I don't know. Was it?
Wait, what? Oh, you're reading the comments.
Yeah. It's always nice to notice that we have comments every now and again.
What word was the chemical?
What word was the chemical? Was it
Hops.
hopsilo?
Was it hops?
Well, yeah. You're a virgin without. Tell me yell me you're a virgin without telling me you're a virgin. So it's tell me you're a virgin without telling me you're a virgin. You're doing a podcast.
Yeah, I guess so.
And no one's paying attention. It's okay. We do have our 30 solid followers.
Nitrate.
Okay.
Okay.
Nitrate.
Does that say nitrate?
Could be.
Can't see over this angle.
It's lower than recommended. We recommend
Mm.
you up it.
That is good. That's some good shit, man.
Oh yeah.
I enjoy it, and I appreciate you saving these. I know you text me maybe like a month ago.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I got these. Try them out.
Mm-hmm. And my buddy Scott, I was saving this can for, but he's been working MIA. He was supposed to hit me up. He was going to be back in town for like half a day, but I don't blame him for not hitting me up. Like if I was only in town for half a day, I'd probably be like, nap. All right, back on the flight, gone.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, peace.
At another time.
But this is good. Like IPA, hazy IPA, it's on point. Magnanimous and Tampa Bay Brewing Company nailed this one. Hit it. Clean out the park. Yay.
Clean out the park.
Clean out the park.
Oh, shit, that ball's headed my direction.
Oh, God. Run, run, run.
It missed me. That was exciting. That's what this beer tastes like. If what I just said had a taste, this is what it would be like.
Exactly.
So, take that as you will. If you're in the area, find the can. If you're outside the area,
this is
make
gone.
some travels.
You'd have to probably go here to Tampa Bay Brewing Company or to Magnanimous to get your hands on this. And even then, it seems doubtful. It just seems doubtful to me.
You're like straight up, you're going to have to go over to the, brewery, find whoever's in charge.
Yeah.
If it's a guy, just already have your mouth open because you're going to have to put your dick straight in his dick straight in your mouth.
You have to put your dick straight in your mouth. Well,
yeah,
let me get to stretching real quick.
That kind of hurts.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can do this, Mike. I might need your help. Press on my back. Anyway.
Dad's horn.
Ted is horn. Damn it, boy. That's funny because I think that's the first time I did that voice was during the horn skit.
We need to find a swing set that could support my weight. Right. Do a video while I'm on the swing set, just like, Dad, I'm horn. Camera pans over.
Damn it, boy.
And then we're on the little jungle gym area with the slides and shit, the little playhouse area. You could see my head. You can't see Bad Dad.
You can't see Bad Dad's head.
Bad Dad's got his mouth full.
Let's see. Oh, that's funny. He's got topics for us to talk about. 2 out of 3 are politics, which we
submarine, Russian military, presidential election.
I mean, we can talk about it. I don't care. The submarine, I feel bad for the people who lost their lives because they most certainly did.
Yeah.
And
the fact that was it ruled out that it was implosion that caused it?
I don't know. Last I heard, it was an implosion, and then they came out and said either today or yesterday that they knew it imploded, but they were still telling people, oh, the search is on for like a day or 2 extra or some crap. And it's just like, they only had like a 12-hour oxygen supply or something like that. Maybe not even, whatever it was. I forget the amount, but
I mean, just think how long it would take to get to that depth in itself. That's one thing I haven't read about is how long.
yeah, because you have to
it would
take your
to get down there
time.
because that's deep as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So
Well, it's like 2.5 miles below the surface, I believe is what it is. And
what?
yeah, the wreckage of the Titanic. 2.5 miles.
2.5 miles.
Oh.
Jesus.
I think they say the deepest
What?
part of the ocean is somewhere around 5 or 7. I can't remember. The Marianas Trench over there in the Pacific.
And they put 12 hours of oxygen in that bitch.
I don't know.
That's-
Again, that's speculative on my part. I'm not entirely certain.
This idea from them was thought out
Yeah, it was,
probably around Christmas time.
that idea was planned out about as well as this podcast. They did as much.
Sat
prep.
down, guys. I have an idea. Hey, cool. We're about it. All right, we'll test out my swimming pool,
Exactly.
my big old swimming pool. That'll be right. It's like the movie Jaws. You know what I mean? They tested the shark. They tested the shark out in a pool,
in a pool.
and it wasn't until they brought it out into salt water where it started to go to shit.
Well, yeah. I mean,
If
think about
you're
it.
testing anything, it's like, hey, we tested it here. It's going to be fine.
Right.
Camera set up, everything like that. Just imagine, that's why it's such a good movie is because the backstory and behind the scenes is just as fucked up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I can't wait till they make a documentary. There was already a filmographer that made a video
which is the footage we saw from the news.
yesterday or the day before. It was just like I was, planned to go on this voyage.
Right.
Then they found somebody else, I guess. I didn't watch it, but
This
I'm
person-
assuming that's what it was.
Well, he's
I'm
the
like,
lucky
that's-
one. He's the lucky one.
It's like you kind of knew something was going to go right. Like you have a full video in and out. Well, he probably made it,
Supposedly a few successful runs prior. Haven't watched much. Yeah, I mean, I try to pay attention. If people are talking about it, I'll give it a listen. But as soon as they're like, we lost contact with it an hour ago, I said, oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
But apparently when they made the announcement that they've been out of contact is when they admitted that through the sonar or whatever military devices they got down there that are actually there to like troll for nuclear subs in our space or whatever near the U.S. is how they said, actually, yeah, we heard the implosion. So I'm pretty sure they definitely said it was an implosion. I mean, what else would it be? Anything that happens in that thing, it's just going to...
Yeah. How long do you think until they make a movie out of it?
give it
I'm
6
saying-
weeks before principal photography
Before an
starts.
announcement, just like a rough trailer. I guarantee you people are going to be out there making fan-made trailers, taking little snippets
Yeah.
from movies, putting them together and shit, making their own shit. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a shame, what happened
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
know, hearts,
But I mean,
hearts and thoughts and all that go out to the families.
anybody who's thought about doing such a thing, learn from their mistakes once, everything becomes, comes into the light on what they did wrong. Which was everything.
Well, not everything. Creating.
They were able to go underwater with a sub.
Yeah.
Good job.
And he points out that it's been Meme City. Oh, I bet. I'm not on, I log into Facebook like twice a day and I give it like 4 thumb scrolls and then I'm like, Lesai. And I just close it.
I think the last one that I enjoyed was that female cop that was getting gangbanged at the police station and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
That chick. I
enjoyed those videos.
memes. They were fucking great. I'm not slut shaming or any of that shit.
Ladies, you do what you want to
But,
do. But
I
just
mean-
know, once that makes its way to the public eye,
Anything you do can have repercussions, whether it be a positive or a negative. Just no shit can happen. She
Right.
wasn't thinking anything of it. She's got 3 dicks in her, having the time of her life, and then the next day, she's all splattered over social media.
well,
how
or
would
with
you
social media splattered all over her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, she was still riding dirty.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
There's
But
probably times she didn't even take a shower.
Had the
She's
people
like, fuck it.
in the submersible took the lessons from her, they'd realize 3 or more people in that small space, it's probably not very good. And from what I heard, I haven't seen any of the videos, but apparently they went deep.
She should make a video called The Submarine.
Yeah.
She's got
Again,
5
tragedy
dudes.
plus time equals comedy. It's been all of 48 hours or something, so we might as well make fun of it.
Yeah.
But again, no joking matter, everybody.
No.
People lost their lives. That's real.
This is the world we live in
Yeah.
right now.
Unfreaking fortunately, this is where we're at. Speaking of where we're at, Mike, what are you going to give this hazy IPA?
We doing out of 5 or out of 10?
We'll just continue the streak of out of 5.
Out of 5.
Unless we're going to go back to the D scale that JT brought out in the first episode.
The D scale.
The D scale. I'll give it a D's. You know, I give it a double D's. And I'm like, now we're grading by the D scale. You don't remember? I know it's been like
I remember the
37
name D
years or
scale, but I don't recall how it went.
right. He said,
But out of 5, I would. I'm definitely gonna give it a solid 3. You know, round up closer to 3.5, but a solid 3.
solid
have to
3
say.
for sure.
I don't drink as much hazy IPAs as I would like to.
Right.
They're not really around.
They're not, but I find they're more enjoyable than like a DIPA, a double IPA, or even just a regular
Right?
IPA,
Yeah.
You know, because
It's like
hey,
it's a step above.
yeah, a rung above. Magnanimous Tampa Bay Brewing Company, you've been given a 3, almost a 3.5 by Michael. Be very, very proud.
Be grateful.
Yes, please.
Be
very
grateful.
grateful.
You're not grateful? Learn to be grateful.
Me, it's smooth, it's fruity.
Smooth.
Again, fairly light in fragrance for an IPA, but not in a bad way. I give it a solid 4.25.
4.25.
4.25, Michael. Yeah. That's where it's at.
Oh yeah, baby. No, this beer is really good. I really enjoy it. Just like I enjoy my hazy IPAs.
I would think
The
I would
same
like
way.
I'd like to enjoy this while
I
tucking
think
my belly. What do you think, Michael?
huh.
You said I think and then you stopped.
I was distracted and now I forgot.
Oh.
But anyway, I think I forgot.
Yeah. What I think is I could have used a couple of these at the poolside today.
At the poolside.
Yes, that's right. I had the unique privilege and obligation, apparently, to toss around a bunch of children today for 5 hours.
Your yearly children toss.
Yeah, well, it's a little early. Usually it's next month, but everybody came over today, so it is what it is. I go, whoa,
for
you
the
got
people
kids?
out there-
You got kids? You got kids? Bring them over here. They're all getting tossed.
They're not little infants.
Well,
Okay, they're between 5 to 11 years old. All right.
between 3 and
That's when your
14,
wrestling
15.
mindset comes out.
Yeah.
2-piece comes out.
Oh, 2-piece
I
definitely came
remember
out
this
today.
shit. You're fucking tossing Riley around.
Yeah. Oh,
I
remember?
still have it on my. I think it should be on one of the montage videos.
Yeah.
on my channel.
I
and
think
shit.
it was one of the more recent ones you threw out, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember you sat him on his lap and just said, "What do you want for Christmas?
Yeah.
Tell Santa what you want for Christmas."
Yeah. Tell Santa what you want for Christmas.
This is one of the funniest things ever. I'm just fucking sitting in the corner. Went
Creeping.
and dried off about a dozen times, but that's what you do at a pool party.
Yeah.
More specifically, a 4th of July party.
Those are the times. I have this feeling that we're going to be bombarded with hurricane-like weather on the 4th this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only, 2 weeks away? Something like that. So,
Well, they were talking about a few storms out there.
oh, yeah. Oh, well, there was 2 tropical storms, at least, that I knew of. It was like Ben and Chrissy or something. Bo chicka bow wow. Oh, bow chicka bow wow.
Bo chicken wow wow.
Bo chicka bobo.
Wow wow.
Bo wow.
Wow wow wow. Bow chicka wow wow.
Where is it? All right, we'll go with it.
That was the worst fucking playback.
The
I
children,
could've
bow,
done.
chicka, bow, bow, children, yay!
Me, I'm gonna walk the other direction. Bow, chicka, no, no. Bow, chicka, no, no.
That's hilarious.
Shit. Fucking stupid.
All right.
But,
yeah, so it was my obligation today to toss around the children.
How many children did you toss?
1, 2, 3. Just 3.
So Riley was one of them.
No, Riley didn't want to get, well, okay, 4, but he like started screaming like a little girl when I went to lift
He
him.
does. It's
And like his friends were there and his cousin
Riley,
was there.
but bruh.
Bruh.
You're-
Dude, he wouldn't
you're
even do a flip. His little cousin, who is 5 years old, little girl, was doing backflips into the pool. I've got it on I got it right here.
How old is Riley? Like 12, 13?
He's 14. He's going to be
14.
15 soon. Oh my God, Abnormally Random started streaming. I'm not going to tune in. No, he, like, his voice is getting, like, he's getting to that age where his voice is cracking. It's going between the high pitch, low pitch, like the puberty's hitting him. And,
Like Keith.
like, when his friends are there, he's like, yeah, I'm just saying, bro, like, it's right here. But then I go and grab him, and he's like, wee.
He does.
Like I could do the pitch, but I don't want to do that loud noise into the mic. We'd blow out the headsets.
Yeah. I mean, it's accurate how he doesn't really yell, but he's just like, yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Well,
You're
no,
horse
he was
around. Like, he'll horse around with you. Let's put this into, like...
Perspective.
Perspective. A little bit of context out there. He will start messing with you. Like, he'll start hitting you and shit like that. And he knows what you're going to do.
Oh yeah, he knows.
You know what I mean? If he didn't want to be, picked up and thrown and shit, like, he would probably more likely be like, stop fucking doing that. Like, why the fuck are you doing it? Be serious about it. But
He's never that way.
Ow, 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 ow.
It's insane. So yeah, I went to scoop him. He was like licking the sliding glass door at my parents' house and stuff, like trying to be gross for everybody that's sitting inside trying to eat. So I ran up behind him and I was going to suplex him clean over the steps. But the pitch hit me and I'm like, he's got me.
So that's 2 pieces kryptonite is just a screech, a Riley screech.
Well, again, I'd do it.
A
but
Riley whine.
it would blow everybody's eardrums. So if people are watching this on TV, it'll fry their speakers. It's like, we'll get him on one day to do it, but he's got to be 16 before he can even be in the room for the cast.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, good times.
He could be our smeller. You're like, here, smell this.
Smell this, Riley. Yeah, that'll go over real well.
Smell.
No, he always pretends to drink and stuff. Like, we got him some sparkling grape juice or something because he asked for it, and then he was walking around like, I'm drinking. I'm like, you're going to get slapped is what's going to happen.
Yeah. I enjoyed those too when I was a kid, like the sparkling grape things or whatever.
Well, yeah, it's like wine, but not fermented. It's the first step. Get juice. Second step, drink the juice because you're not old enough to ferment it.
I remember the only time I ever actually pretended that I was drinking was, I think I was maybe, I want to say 12 or 13. I was at my grandma's place, and I'm kind of associated with, how alcohols are named by, like, different types, rum, vodka, tequila, stuff like that. Whiskey. And there was something called Holland Whiskey Mix. I had no idea what it was about. I was like, is this whiskey? I didn't realize what the mix was.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you poured in with the alcohol and shit. And it's been in there for ages. And I fucking drank the shit out of that shit. I was even riding in her car, like, big fucking bottle, just...
Just
It wasn't until later on, like, I didn't get sick from what I remember. I didn't get sick off of it or anything, but I was just like, why did I do that? Holland whiskey mix.
Yeah. No, bud, it's just a podcast. Like, usually we have, well, for the longest time we've been doing video, but in the new location, it's just not fully set up or integrated for the video friendly. Soon enough, though, we'll have a nice little setup. But for now, we're going back. Back to the future. Come on, Marty. We got to go back. We got to go back to the future. What was that sound I just heard?
I think it was the sound of another beer being cracked.
Ooh.
And this is a fist bump, yo.
That's clever.
I really have no idea. Look up a fist bump, yo.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the beer is called. It's an IPA.
Beercast, LOL. Podcast. Just read it. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that is true.
We're gonna have like AI generated closed caption and shit.
They want me to use Chat GPT for everything now. All my editing programs, YouTube. I don't like it. I'm like, no, I don't want Chat GPT. I can think of my own stuff. My program was like, throw in all the video clips you want to make a video. Mm-hmm. And have Chat GPT edit it for you. I was like, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I tell you what's funny is the amount of AI generated videos coming out.
Mm-hmm.
We have one.
The deep fakes.
I mean, deep fakes and AI generated videos are different, but they did one with Vin Diesel.
Oh, did they now?
And it's Vin Diesel promoting his energy drink called Diesel Fuel. I'll show you a little snippet.
Are we going to get a chance to see a little snippet? Well, for those listening on audio, i.e. everybody, this is Vin Diesel. So it looks like Vin Diesel, or it's just his voice promoting these random images of this energy drink?
You'll see.
Okay. I mean, I'm excited. While I wait for Michael to pull that up, I'm going to take a sniff of this here beer. Ooh, that's funky. Oh, yeah. It smells like... It smells like wheat and hops, actually.
A fist bump, yo? Smells like wheat and hops?
It just smells like wheat and hops, yeah. Trying to figure out if I can get a fruit hint or something. Not happening.
Okay.
You found it?
Gonna be an ad.
Gotta be an ad.
That's how it starts off. Fucking stupid.
Well, everybody out there, this is a lesson to you. Pay for premium.
Or don't.
Or don't. You know, I mean, I can't tell you how to live your life. All right, let's see this.
And you know, when you're living life in the fast lane like me, you need fuel that matches your intensity. That's why
Doesn't he just sound gay?
Diesel Fuel, the ultimate drink.
Oh, this was definitely in the early 2000s, I'm sure.
With every sip, you'll feel the
Right around when the first and second one were made.
Okay.
diesel fuel is infused with the essence of raw horsepower. Just like the engines I tinker with, it's a high-octane blend of intense flavors that will leave you craving for more.
What am I watching?
It's the drink for you. It's the purple.
It's the purple. So that happened.
You never seen an AI generated video like that?
You said that was in the early 2000s.
I'm saying that voiceover.
Oh.
Not the video itself, but the voiceover, him talking.
Yeah.
I mean, he's talking about diesel fuel, and pretty much the only time he ever
Here,
fucked with cars is...
send that link to me. That way I could Bluetooth up to the soundboard here and have everybody listen to it. Yeah.
Perfect pause.
My God.
Bluetooth connected.
Oh, you heard that, Mike? We're connected.
I did.
Link me, bro.
Getting it. Copying. Gotta look up Steve Camel. Pasting.
You gotta look up the old camel.
Gotta look up the old camel.
So, while I wait on that, oh, there it is. I guess I'm not waiting anymore.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
All right.
And you know, when you're living life in the fast lane like me, you need fuel that matches your intensity. That's why I'm
Yeah,
here
he
to
just
introduce
sounds.
you to
I know
Vin
he
Diesel
is gay,
Fuel,
but he
the
just
ultimate
sounds
drink
gay in the
for
AI
those
voice
who crave
generation.
adrenaline and power. With every sip, you'll feel the surge of power course through
This
your
video
veins.
is insane.
Just imagine
too.
him
Diesel
talking in a
fuel is
blouse.
infused with the
Right.
essence of raw horsepower. Just like the engines I tinker with.
Vin
It's
Diesel
a
and a Daisy Duke
high-octane
get 'em.
blend of intense
Why?
flavors that
Well,
will
nope,
leave
there
you
he
craving
is.
for more. Vin Diesel Fuel is the drink for you. It's the perfect companion for those who live life
Wow.
on the edge and refuse to settle for anything less than extraordinary.
Okay.
So if you're ready to rev up your taste buds and experience
Dude, there's a
drink
whole
that
fucking
matches
minute
your
left on this?
intensity, grab a can of Vin Diesel Fuel and unleash the beast within.
I don't like
Because
it.
in life, just like on the silver screen, there's no room for mediocrity. Vin Diesel
What?
Fuel. Fuel your passion. Fuel your drive.
All right. So that was diesel fuel. Everybody.
That was diesel fuel.
I'll thumb it. I'm not ashamed.
Humans have evolved many skills. Fighting bugs is
Humans have evolved many skills, like squeezing in ads before every video. But Michael, speaking of beers on the Beercast, let's get to this beer here. There's another text message. Is that another one you sent me so we could listen to? Pretty sure.
It's not more audio from what I remember. I remember I only watched it once,
Yeah,
but it's pretty trippy to see.
right.
It's Harry Potter.
Oh, so it's got to do with marijuana.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's
Well, speaking of
you thought you had no
marijuana,
idea what you were looking at?
yeah, let's dip into this IPA that I think is what this is, right?
Speaking of marijuana, let's dip into this IPA.
Yeah, a fist bump, yo, from brewing. That's what it says. I'm not even joking.
From brewing, yeah.
From brewing. So here, let's give it a cheers, bud.
Cheers, homie.
Plink. Ooh, yeah, there's that funk that I was smelling. It's a little funky. Ooh, actually.
It's like a slight barrel aged smell to it.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't.
A very pungent fruit.
Oh my God, that's fine print. They expect me to read that. This is a double IPA.
Yeah.
Double
Black background
IPA
and,
by
green font.
Oh, by Blank Brewing. That's very clever. Because there's a blank space in brewing on the front of the can. So that's clever. I like that. ABV is 8%. Yeah, okay. Cool.
I could definitely taste the 8%.
Yeah, it's in there for sure.
Once the alcohol percentage gets hits to a certain number, that's when you kind of notice the change. Like
Yeah.
I want to say around like maybe 6%, because most of them are 5, 5.5, and it goes down easy. Then you get to, unless it's like a fruity Berliner Weisse, you know what I mean? You're
Weiss.
You're gonna taste the, not taste the alcohol, but you're gonna get buzzed.
Oh, I'm already buzzed just from sniffing it.
Oh, I'm buzzed.
Oh yeah.
I'm feeling pretty buzzed.
Well, I had like two Modelo's and two Modelo's and 2 Yinglings when I was over there swimming earlier. Oh, also, I've got some pulled pork, some smoked pork butt for you, bud.
Ooh,
You're
awesome. Thank you.
What's that say? Lemmy winks. Lemmy winks.
Make your way through this gay man's asshole. Let me wings. Find your way.
Find your way. I don't even know how that song goes, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty close.
Out, says I.
Out.
It's like the otter or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
The something king or whatever.
Or could be another, guinea pig. or
It
some
was
shit.
it was something.
Yeah.
You gotta.
an instant classic, an instant Mr. Slave classic.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Get on the table, Mr. Slave.
Yeah. And, you know, like going
Mr. and Mrs. Garrison, Mr. and Mrs. Garrison. How many times has that man transitioned?
Well, he's Donald Trump now. I know that.
I remember the last episode I watched with him. He, like, apparently he's got a new husband and shit, you know, and he's living his normal life. Gary.
Yeah.
The older guy who just, like, you know, looks like it could be your typical, you know, father, whatever.
Yeah, he was there a few seasons back as someone he was dating, and now he's married to him. Like, you saw him, and then he did something with not Mr. Slade, but somebody else, and they'd never even mentioned Gary. And then I think this season here, they started it with him like, oh yeah, we're just married.
We'll just keep him as main character instead. And good move on them too. Like, that episode was fucking hilarious.
The Gary saga.
Anyway, yeah, like they go down to, I think, Miami or some shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
You know, a very, you know, beachy spot. You know, they get a hotel, you know, by the beach and everything. And he's like, you know, they're walking through the strip and they see, you know, like a America, you know, store where it's got flags and all this shit like that.
Well, it was the Trump store.
Yeah, the Trump store.
It was the Trump store.
And he's like, "You okay?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm fine."
I'm just browsing
You told
around.
me that you weren't gonna rally. He goes, "No, I'm not. We're here. We're here for you." Whatever.
yeah.
You know, then, you know, a couple times throughout the episode, you know, he snuck his way over there to rally. He dressed up in the get up, drunk as shit, you know, as Trump, just like, "We're gonna be here to do so and so on so and so." Then wake up fucking 7 o'clock in the morning, hungover and shit. Gary's like, "Well, let's go to the beach. We'll have brunch and whatnot." And Mr. Mrs. Trump Garrison.
Garrison Trump.
I was just completely hungover. "You didn't go rallying, did you?" "Oh, no.
No, I didn't know. I told you. I'm not doing that again. It's behind me.
It was great. Either way, like, you know, he got caught and everything like that. Then he made an announcement on TV, and, you know, they're back together again. You know, they did a little mini split up. It was pretty good, you know.
The Gary saga.
Yeah.
It's heart-wrenching. Really, it is.
It was fun to see a video without them doing the whole, what was he doing? Integrity Farms.
Integrity Farms.
Integrity Farms.
I'll tell you what, it ain't American, and it ain't integrity.
"I gotta teach Stan to keep his manhood." He just hires all the fucking people and shit coming to his house while they're just playing a Dungeons and Dragons board game on the table. Or something like it.
What was that episode? It was the one with Heather Swanson and the strong woman competition, the trans thing. But
yeah.
What was it called? Board Girls or something? Because the other story was the game club.
Like the name, like the title? Of
the episode. I think it was like Board Girls or
I
something.
don't remember. I do remember the episode.
Yeah. Well,
Just
remember
because-
the boys at school were in their extracurricular activity club, which was like board games. But then the girls came in and whooped their asses in all the games they were playing. And I think the episode was called Board Girls or something, but
I don't remember that one.
you don't remember? I'm not here to talk about my transition.
I remember that, but that's
I'm here to kick some fucking ass.
Well, I mean, if they were in the same episode, I don't remember that part. I remember Heather Swanson.
Yeah.
Strong woman, whatever.
We're not here to talk about my transition.
I'm here to kick some fucking ass.
Fucking ass.
And I'm going to prove. What did he say? He's like, I'm here to prove that I'm the best woman that's ever been in this competition. Oh, yeah.
Coffee. The cream always rises.
The cream rises to the top. Oh, yeah.
I think my favorite part of that whole thing was when
He pulled out like 4 of them, dude. Did
Yeah.
that whole promo.
Yes. Like, where are they coming from? It doesn't show his other hand, so he's got like a handful
Yeah.
of fucking cup coffee creamers. I'm gonna drop that one, yeah. And then I'm gonna pick this one up and drop yeah. You know I got the cream.
And it will rise to the top. Why does everybody have a Macho Man and an Arnold Schwarzenegger? You know, for impressions, like everybody can do Macho.
I do it sometimes at work, and people just fucking love it. Like,
Do what?
I'll get pissed off on the grill and shit, and I'll just randomly go into a Macho Man Randy Savage bit. Like, this cheesesteak is like a grain of sand. It's nothing to me. What are you doing here? No, let's just take it down a notch. And yeah, just like that.
Let's take it down, yeah.
But no, I was saying about that whole episode, the part that stood out the most was when the reporter was interviewing Strong Woman, PC Principal's wife.
Yeah.
He was asking her about it, hey, have you heard of this transgender coming in here competing? She's like, yeah, it's awesome. I'm glad to be a part of history or anything. Well, have you seen her?
No, it's like Heather
She only
Swanson's not your.
a 2-week transformation or something like that.
No, the
She's
line.
like,
The
well,
line
that
was.
kinda goes, you're a little bigoted.
No, the
That
line
sounds a little
was.
bigoted.
Heather Swanson's not your typical trans athlete, and she's like, typical. To be honest with you, you sound a little bigoted. And he's like, okay, well, anyway, here's Heather Swanson.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay.
Got an autograph and met him once. Oh yeah, Macho lived here in Florida. He's from Sarasota.
Yeah.
But rest in peace, Macho.
Yeah.
His promos were epic, and his Arsenio. I watched his entire Arsenio Hall guest spot the other day, and that shit was funny. Like Arsenio couldn't get over the fact that he wouldn't break character. He was just trying to talk to him as like a normal person, and he wouldn't let him.
He said no.
He would not let him. He
It's
kept
going on
getting. He
mainstream
kept
and shit.
getting up from the chair and pointing out to the crowd and spinning and oh yeah, and all that stuff, and it was great.
Yeah.
Classic. It was like 91 or something, or 89 even. I don't know. I think it might have been the 90s early.
That's like when the character, like the main character that he got.
Macho's been
was to
around
his
since the
perfection.
mid 80s. Yeah, the double E. That was 86, 85, 86,
Something like that.
somewhere around there.
They got a YouTube documentary on him that just came out a few weeks ago.
I want to.
It's pretty good.
You watched it? I was thinking about watching it. It keeps popping up in my
Watch it. It's
suggestions.
good.
Yeah.
It's good. I enjoyed it.
And the thing is, man, I'm sitting here watching this guy called Wrestling Bios. He does this thing called Reliving the War, where he just goes over Monday Night Nitro in the mid to late 90s versus Monday Night Raw for the WWF. And he just basically does little highlights. He puts these videos together. And it's rather entertaining. If you haven't checked him out, check him out at Wrestling Bios on YouTube. And I think his website is called chinlocks.com, which is hilarious if you
Nice.
follow him. Or wrestling for that matter.
Very clever.
Yeah.
Very clever. I like it.
But when I saw that, my instinct was like, oh, I'm watching it. Because I already watched the one that came out with Bret Hart. And no, he didn't die from a car crash. Or was that what happened?
He died from a car crash.
Was that what
I don't
happened?
know about a heart attack, but a car crash he definitely died in.
I thought it was a heart attack, but I didn't hear it. Maybe I'm
It
flipping
could be
this all
both.
around.
Had a heart
Yeah.
attack and crashed.
Yeah. Anyway, when I saw it, I was like, I definitely want to watch it, but I didn't. I watched the Ric Flair one. I watched the Bret the Hitman Hart from the same people who just dropped this one.
Mm-hmm.
And those were good, but I haven't seen the Macho Man. Let me tell you something, Michael Cohn. It's a little too loud. I got to pull the mic back.
He goes from a 10 audio to a 4, just like that. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Oh, yeah.
Cornflakes! They got aluminum in them.
Is that true?
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe.
know. Maybe they got aluminum. Yeah. Maybe that's what caused the heart attack. Yeah, not the car crash. Maybe the heart attack caused the car crash. Yeah.
They got the
because the cream will rise to the top. Oh, man.
I guess they're going to be in Tampa.
The WWE?
WWE.
Hmm.
I know it's on Monday, so I don't know what they call it.
Monday would
Night
be Raw.
Monday Night Raw. Then they do one on Wednesdays or Thursdays.
Since when have you been paying attention to the wrestling?
I watch it every once in a while. I follow the only wrestlers I follow on Instagram is Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio since he got into it. So there's been a whole lot of the Rhea Ripley, Rey Mysterio, those feuds and shit.
Yes, the man versus woman feuds, so big in the WWE.
Mommy!
Speaking of
It's
mommy,
quite funny.
this double IPA here, Michael, how would you rate it? Take your time.
Honestly, I would give it a 2.
Oh, not a big fan?
Nah, not really.
It is a little funky.
Yeah.
It's a bit funky. Like, it's hard to...
It's got a good smell, but the taste...
Oh, the smell's what's so funky.
Goes
And then the taste is almost as funky as the scent.
I can deal with the smell.
Ooh, so you give it a 2.
I'll give it a 2.
I'm not... I don't know that I'm going to hate on it that bad, but I'm right there with you with 2.5.
Yeah.
2.5. I'll give it middle of the road average ratings. Although, maybe if I was already extremely inebriated, I wouldn't mind it so much. But then again, you wouldn't mind toilet water then. So, keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Kids,
wouldn't
don't
mind
drink
toilet
toilet
water.
water.
No, we're not promoting anything, condoning anything.
And if you think about it, isn't beer just toilet water? Because where's that going to go? You're going to piss it right in the toilet. God damn. Bladder water. All right. I want to move to the next one,
That's a pretty good craft beer name.
bladder water.
If you were to have a certain type of beer for bladder water,
What would it be? It'd be easy to drink, easy to piss. Probably Bud Light. According to them, it's easy to drink, right?
According to Bud Light.
It's their most recent commercial. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Bud Light. No.
We use it for beer pong, and that's about it.
Oh, man. It got you so, oh, my God. Do not drink Bud Light to excess in the form of beer pong. If you're just going to pound cans or bottles, you do what you do, but I can't tell you how to live your life. But when it comes to the beer pong, I strongly recommend water cup or sip your own beverage.
True. We were doing that for the longest time.
We were.
It transitioned into, full-blown beer cups to water.
Well, it's because everybody was freaking, they're like, okay, Mark, I'll see you later. And they just fall out the door. Later means whenever.
Maybe a Gim Rose or beer pong.
Oh, yeah? I recently played beer pong at a party, and I think I sunk maybe 2 shots. And I was playing all night long, pissing the ladies off. I was like, come here, ladies. Yeah, you want me as your partner. You know you do. Oh, yeah. But then I pretty much, yeah, I knew the setup was coming. But Elizabeth. Yeah.
God, did they talk about her in the documentary? Holy shit.
Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they were married for a long-ass time, on and off and on and off and on and off again. I don't think they ever got divorced until they were divorced, but they split up all the time.
Yeah, that's from what I remember about it.
That's just from what I know about the Macho Man. Oh, yeah.
Macho Man. But a lot of wrestlers live out in Tampa. I mean,
Yeah,
just
well,
Hulk
Hollywood's
Hogan,
right over here, and John Cena.
John Cena. You got Ric Flair.
I believe
You
Roman
got-
Reigns is here as well.
Batista.
Yeah. Batista's here. The Nasty Boys, definitely Brian Knobbs.
Knobs.
Brian Knobbs, the Nasty Boy. He's old school wrestler, hardcore, missing teeth. You might recognize him as the Buccaneers fanboy. He's always the one at, like, if you ever watch a Bucks game on TV and it's like, we're going to commercial, we'll be back, 37-3. And then it's, and it goes like the random shots of the crowd.
Yeah.
And then there's the guy that's full face paint with the horns and the jersey and going crazy. It's at every Buccaneers home game since forever. At least the 80s.
Okay. He's the super fan that they always pan
Yeah,
to.
Brian Knobs. He's old school wrestler. You should look him up. Good guy. Now I forgot what the fuck. I forgot what I was even getting at now. I had to turn around and explain Brian Knobs. Something about wrestling. That's right, because we're talking about wrestlers in the area.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle, I think, lives here too. The Olympic gold medalist. Knobs and Sags. Yeah, that's right. Sags was the other guy. Now, I don't want to speak out of turn, but, and this is between you and me and probably the 30 other people that might listen, but I might have an interview coming down the pipe pretty soon. Not going to say who, but I may have already mentioned their name in this segment already.
In this segment?
We're right now. Just said it.
Just said it.
Just said it. Anyway, yeah, potential. I don't want to say anything for sure because it's just whispers at this point.
Whispers can also turn into reality.
Oh,
So
true.
that would be cool.
Mm-hmm. In some kingdoms, they have a master of whispers. Okay, it's Game of Thrones reference.
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
I'm not a fan of good stuff. Well, it was good, and then it was shit when it ended, but there were reasons behind it.
Only full episode I watched was with you. And I believe your mom was here when...
My mama?
Yeah, it was your mom and your dad. We watched the episode where that dragon lady went crazy, burned the whole city and shit.
Oh, yeah, that was like the last episode or the second to last episode.
Yeah, it was...
Yeah. It's been a while.
Like, it got pretty intense. You know what I mean? You're just like, looking at her, just like, what are you going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit, she's got fire in her eyes. She doesn't give a fuck if that lady rang the bell or whatever. This city's going to fucking burn. That was pretty dope.
You were about to start another binge of Game of Thrones. Well, speaking of which, my father just binged it again for I can't tell you how many times. Man needs to go out and take a walk or something. But
It's got Game of Thrones on
yeah.
brain.
Like 2 weeks ago or something, he just finished it, maybe 3 weeks at this point. But he just finished it again, and I was like, really? I mean, I know the show's good. Don't get me wrong. That's a damn good show. It's a fine show. If you ever get a chance, I do recommend watching it from start to finish. But if you don't finish the last 3 episodes, then I understand.
Yeah.
Because it's a little rough.
It does. They did a damn good job with it, too.
Yeah, that was such a good
Shit
show.
that kind of made me sick to my stomach.
Oh, dude, they had some weird shit in there. But, yeah, I got to say it's one of my favorite TV shows of all time, but it had one of the worst endings of any TV show of all time. Just rushed, no context, throwaway
Just very
storyline.
abrupt.
Yeah, just get the fuck out of here, you fucking fuck boy. Goddamn
This is the
fuckboy
last episode.
McFinnigan.
Let's just rush through it.
I says, my name's fuckboy McFinnigan, and I'm just going to fuck right off. Because that's what they did. And they can continue to do that, and then they can stay there. I started watching House of Dragons, which is not bad. It's not bad. But
it has to do with Game of Thrones?
Yeah, it's like it's supposed to be a prequel. It's about one of the families, right? The main family, the Targaryens, at least from, the dragon lady, her family.
Okay.
Yeah. But they fucked up the timeline. They just didn't put much effort into it. And they already said that the next season and the show and in general has been canceled. So fuck them. It's a decent show, but they fucked everything up. They fucked it all up. They were like, hey, money grab, money grab, money grab, money grab, Oh, it didn't work. Or maybe it did. I don't know. Maybe they got paid and were like, fuck these people. Enjoy that piece of trash you just bought. Man,
Well, we got one more beer to
we
go.
do got one more beer to go. I guess I'll.
This one's supposed to be fruity.
Is it fruity? Because Blank here promised me a fist bump, yo, and I don't think I got one.
That was a very aggressive fist bump.
It's pretty, yeah, I would say that this beer is fairly aggressive at 8%. Why don't you...
I mean, just the can itself is a little bit blank, you know? It's got a green font, a black background. I mean, blank, yes. Can you read it easily? Unless you got 2020. I definitely don't have 2020.
I was barely able to notice there was fine print on that can.
Yeah. There is minimal lighting in this place right now, but still.
Well, it's a studio. It's not supposed to be super bright. It's chill, relaxed, laid back. But when you do, especially where you're at, that's a deep seat. That one right there is even deeper.
I mean, hence why I had to move up. I had to change positions.
Descent Craft Brewing Company annual pass holder. Looks like pineapple and ice cream. Berlin of ice with pineapple and vanilla. Okay. It kind of looks like it might be mocking the Disneyland, the Disney Castle. And then there's a guy with tape on his mouth.
Whipped pineapple.
And the Florida flag. So this is clearly a Florida brewer.
So yeah, they got their inspiration from you know what.
What? From the recent DeSantis Disney nonsense? No, we're not going to get into that.
Let's crack this baby and give this old pineapple.
Ooh, that was fresh.
Do you have a boner up to your chest? I'm sure you do.
I have a
Yes,
chest
that
boner.
was
Ooh,
a chest boner.
that actually, you know what? Take that water there, rinse, take a sip, or splash it out, because this smells like it deserves no IPA.
Would you like me to wash yours out?
Oh, certainly. I can tell you right now, the vanilla and pineapple are mixing very well fragrance-wise because this smells delicious. I'm going to take another sniff. Ooh. Oh, my God. That's so... Oh, my God. This is going to be the best beer of the night. I can already tell you it's a 4 or better. I can say that right now.
Without even having a single sip, we're going to rate it at least a 4 out of 5. Why? Damn it, boy, because I said so.
Yeah, it's not candy. It's like it almost smells like a vanilla ice cream that was frozen with pineapple juice and it's melted now. That's how I would describe this. Oh, let me take a sip of water, cleanse the palate before I get this deliciousness all down my gullet. Yum. Thank you, Michael. Oh, let me see your glass. I shall pour you a bit of this decadence. Well, I can't say for certain, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be good. Smells amazing. You see what I'm saying?
Very whipped smell.
Yes, that's actually, yeah, it smells like it's fused together nicely. For this, sir, I say, cheers. Pink. Ooh.
A little kick in the rear end there, if I do say so myself.
That is pleasant. Let me get another one of those.
Ugh. Pineapple upside down cake.
Yes, very much so. Like a pineapple yellow cake. Very pineapple-y, though. Definitely, I mean, obviously it's the main. You can see it in the art.
Pineapple pastry.
You can see it in the color. You can smell it. Oof.
Definitely.
It's like baked goods that are so delicious that your mouth has an orgasm.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Very much.
That was a moment of eye contact, ladies and gentlemen.
And that is from who besides a Florida brewery?
Descent Craft Brewing Company. Very nice indeed. So, what was the other thing? Something about a time machine. Oh, hot tub time machine. No, that's not it. So tell us, Michael. You're working on some new projects and whatnot. Why don't you maybe share some of that with the audience here?
For sure. What we are doing here right now as a Beercast, I do a podcast / review with medical marijuana.
The Mary
Jane, my friends. So if you want to head on over to our Instagram, it is Where Is My Lighter 024, and YouTube is just Where Is My Lighter. But yeah, I do sometimes I do solo reviews myself. Just kind of post little bits of videos here and there. Occasionally, JT, which is my co-host, he'll come on there and do a podcast with me. We get very, very medicated during most times, but we try our best to give our the most honest review on the different types of strains of cannabis that Florida has to offer.
Mm-hmm.
We have our cards, so we are not doing this illegally. If so,
it's all above board.
Make sure you're checked out first. If you have your medical card, definitely check out some of the dispensaries and some of the strains that we got going on.
Mm-hmm. If you're married, I'm pretty sure you qualify because you go in there and you tell the doctor, I have a serious pain in my ass. So,
yeah, I mean, that's how you really
pretty simple.
Pretty simple. The worst part of it is just going in there, filling out the paperwork.
Yeah, it's a pain.
Then literally, like as soon as I got done with mine, as soon as I opened up those doors, the place I was next to, or the place I was at, was right next to Move, which was like maybe a 5-second walk.
Right.
So just walked next door, went inside there, and got my first medically dispensed cannabis. It was
wonderful.
Great. Lots of different varieties out there. What we do with craft beer, we do for cannabis.
Mm-hmm.
So
which is essentially get way too intoxicated and keep talking.
It can be difficult.
Right. It can be.
That was explained last time. Like, damn, this can be rough.
Right.
Like the most we recorded was 42 minutes, and I try to keep them a little bit shorter. Like sometimes I'll edit them down to, at least 12 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
The last one we did is up to 20 minutes. So try to keep it a little bit short, key parts, because most of the time it's just
a lot of dead
a lot of dead air.
A lot of dead air because you're like, what are we doing
discussions,
again?
But it
had
definitely hits a little bit different.
We had talking points, but this is clearly indica, and/or we've smoked way too much. Yeah.
We get pretty stoned on there. But yeah,
I would be afraid to sit in on that. I'd just be the camera guy at that point. I'd be like, and I think I might be done. Just like done.
Just like done.
Done.
But yeah, give us a look-see. Where is my lighter 024 on Instagram?
Where is my lighter on YouTube?
Where's my lighter on YouTube? Apparently there is already a podcast called Where's My Lighter?
Uh-oh.
Just a few friends sitting on the couch talking. I don't know if they smoke or not.
Well,
but they've been doing
cigarettes at least.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. They'll pull a dart on occasion,
The dart.
They'll pull a dart.
I forgot the dart. Speaking of which, I could use a dart.
You could use a dart.
What do we rate this here? I give this a 4.7.
Oh, this man's shooting for the stars.
This type of beer has a little bit distant from our other beers that we've tried here, but
It's not an IPA.
It's good. It's really fucking good.
Berliner Weisse. Yeah, Berliner Weisse. It is. It's damn good. 4.6. I think personally, I wasn't going to shoot so high. I knew it was going to be a 4. But I think now that I've heard your rating and upon further consideration of the flavor and fragrance elements, I'm going to have to go 4.75. Yeah, it fit. It fit.
I was hoping that would be it.
Right.
Just a random push.
He says,
Otherwise, it could have been.
oh, wow. It's a 2%. Doof. But no, 4.75, everybody. This beer is damn good.
Beer.
Berliner Weisse, usually a little sour, a little, maybe some funk to it. Definitely a little sour, but no funk, all flavor. I'm a fan.
No fun. Oh,
Yes. So, guys, just so you know, and ladies, if you do happen, if one of the 30 people who always tune in happen to be ladies, that would be nice because that'd put us somewhere at like 2% female audience. But we've done 18 series Hopsillo. Yeah, Hopsillo from a collaboration from Magnanimous Brewing Company and Tampa Bay Brewing Company. We've done Blank Brewing a Fist Bump Yo, which was probably not the best. I don't want to dunk
You
on
look for
them.
a silver can, a black background,
With a
dark
fist bump.
green font. Do not buy it with a fist bump. I mean, it says on there,
Yo.
fist bump yo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recommend.
I mean,
I don't recommend a lot of beers, but this one, you're not missing much.
yeah. I mean, unless you're a super double IPA hophead, then yeah, sure. This is probably, in your lane, but it's not my lane.
And I got 3 more of those at the house.
Enjoy. Enjoy those.
Fuck.
And from Descent Craft Brewing Company.
Ooh, but I got 3 of those too.
Ooh, that's the
Oh,
offset.
shit.
Maybe if you did a cocktail of the
Damn.
two, mix them. No, that's a horrible idea.
I gotta give you a can.
Of the fist bump, yo.
Oh, I could do that too, just to get rid of it.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll take one of these, and I'll definitely have one of those. But I'll give Scotty a fist bump, yo, because
Get him a fist bump, yo.
it's apparently what I'm going to have.
It's there. It's present.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna drink it. I'm not gonna do anything with it.
Yeah. So I'd say the first beer was the second best. The second beer was the worst. And obviously, this beer here, the last beer, is the best out of the bunch.
This takes the winner.
This is it. Now, if they had maybe 50 millimeter, I don't know.
50 millimeter to the blank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
I
50
would-
millimeter to blank brewing there. No, that's violence. I can't say that. They'll sue us. They said they were going to shoot us with a 50 millimeter cannon.
AI generated a video of us doing that.
I might use ChatGPT for that. Just to see what it would look like. Or what they think it should look like. And by they, I mean it. And by it, I mean, why are we doing this?
AI generated video of abnormally random.
Oh, it'd be the best thing we've ever done.
It would be.
Like my editing program constantly, even these little social media promotions that I've been trying to bang out lately, it's like after I do it, they're like, would you like our AI to do that better? I'm like, I'll fucking slap you. Right in your non-existent digital face, you fuck. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The cream rise to the top.
With the cream.
I like your Macho Man better. Yeah.
I told you before I don't want a hot dog. I just want ketchup and mustard.
On a bun.
The bun! goes in the trash.
Elizabeth,
Fetch me my man diapers.
my man diapers. It's a chilly dog evening. Oh, yeah.
I am actually out of character right now, but this dog has me all fucked up inside. I'm gonna take a shit. Oh, that's great.
Hold on. I gotta take a shit. Elizabeth, I'm going to Gold's Gym.
Remember, he shit himself during a weightlifting competition.
Did he?
He did. Sadly. I don't hold it against him. I still love the man. Rest in peace.
No, it happens.
It happens. So, Michael, on the eve, how would you rate this evening?
I would rate this evening a nice out of 5.
A nice out of
nice
5.
out of 5. I'm definitely gonna give it a solid 4.
A solid 4.
That fucking beer.
Dude, it's a fist bump,
Is.
yo.
It's too far aggressive.
It's very
Fist bump.
aggressive. Makes
Like,
me
hey,
wanna-
bro.
Oh, Jesus.
So anytime like I give somebody a bump, like, hey, what's going on, bro? That's gonna be, I'm gonna have that taste.
Mm-hmm. No fist bump. You're like, hey, weird high five guy.
Fist bump through a screen. You're video texting somebody and just. Oh.
I could do that. I could make that happen. Punch myself in the face.
Gim versus Steve, round 2.
Well, not to give anything away, but something like that's already in the pipe. Or
Yeah.
already in the works.
A
Down
Gim Gim?
the pipe. Oh, Gim Gim, Bad Dad. 2 Piece is going to be back.
They're all gonna fight each other.
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see where it goes. That wasn't necessarily. They're all fighting me as me. I am myself.
Okay.
Okay, now that I've said it, I'm just going to say it all. It's going to be called I Am Steve, and that's it. That's all
I
you need to
Am
know.
Steve.
I Am Steve. It's going to
Okay.
be a series, and it's going to be fun. And now that I've said it for tens of people to witness,
You gotta follow.
I got to follow through. I already have some principal photography. I already have a handful of episodes written down as far as scripts, so it's just
Nice.
nothing left to do but it. You know what I
I
mean?
am Steve.
I am Steve. And I'm going to...
Are they all like connected together, like roommates or anything like that, or are they
Do they just pop in and out random times?
Well, nobody...
Well, I guess I was thinking of like the Golden Girls bit, but it's with the characters.
But just Steve. Just all Steve. No, no one's going to be able to see everybody. It's just me. But they're all going to be there. Not like in every scene all the time, but they're all there. They're talking to me, pushing my buttons.
Pushing my buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Being Steve.
I am Steve. I want to say winter 2023.
Winter 2023. Okay.
Oh, well, I'm taking time and I'm filming many angles and trying to make it like a real production. Like
Right.
I could hopefully sell
Shit
this
like
to
that takes
Lifetime or
time.
something.
It's not just a
Maybe
one-and-done.
is FX still a thing? There, it seems like they might buy this project. I don't know if they're still around. Because
Thursday nights at 11. I am Steve.
Thursday nights at 11. Who the fuck wants to stay up that late?
for I Am Steve?
That'd be weird, right? Like, say I throw out a handful of episodes and someone's seriously like, hey, no, I want this. I want to buy it or be a part of it, whatever. But it's buy it is what they're going to be. They're not going to be like, hey, we want to be a part of this. Here's a donation. No, they're going to be like, here's the money. Now, fuck your writing. We're going to take this since it's popular on YouTube and we're going to do whatever we want with it. But say I could do that. I'd probably that's probably just what I would do for the rest of my life is live off of whatever that paycheck is. I'm kidding. No, that would be cool. But you remember Wilbur with
Yeah.
Elijah Wood?
Mm-hmm.
It's something similar to that,
That
except
only
for
went one season, didn't it?
it's
One
like
or two.
One or
seasons.
two. Yeah, it's probably like, watch, it's going to be like 10 seasons because it's technically a UK or an Australia show first.
Old show too.
Yeah. That's kind of like The Office, right? Because Yeah, we have a version of it here in the U.S., but that's not the original show. But yeah, no, I am Steve, Winter, 2023.
The
So
guy
what's
that
up?
played the sheepdog or whatever, that's a British guy, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's in both shows, the British and the U.S. with Elijah Wood, who I always thought was a drug addict in that show, but they never showed him drink or anything. Like he's just always annoyed, and he looks like he never sleeps the whole time. You know.
I don't know. You would have to be in his thought. Talking to a dog, like, okay, is that just being like the audience perception of the dog, or is that actually his? But it's his.
That's
you know what I mean?
his perception. Everybody else sees it's Wilbur. I'm pretty sure it's Wilbur, right? It's got to be. It's something like that.
Does he ever appear as a regular dog
No,
for him?
never.
Or it's just the guy in a fucking outfit.
The guy's always in the outfit, but everybody else on the show only acknowledges him as a dog that doesn't talk and is a normal dog.
Mm-hmm.
But Elijah Wood is clearly having a mental breakdown through the whole show. It's the whole reason why the dog's a
The dog's
drunken,
just walking behind him, pestering him.
yeah, a
and shit.
drunken drug addict. Like the
What the
Wilbur for sure, or whatever the dog's name was a drug addict and a drunk. He was always doing drugs and drinking.
He's fucked up.
But I always assumed that was a projection of the main character. Personally, I know everybody's like, "Yeah, you're reading too deep into it," but fuck you. That's just the way I see it.
That's how creativity works.
Pretty sure. But again, I could be way off base, and like the creator could somehow run across this. He might be one of the 30 this week that tune in and be like, how dare he, defame me or
Defame me.
whatever. That's not what I did. I did it exactly how it was because that's it. That's what it is. And then I get sued for this podcast. How dare you even mention my show on your piece of shit?
I'm looking forward to seeing an email.
Oh, I've already got one. I've got the notification. I'm just trying to pretend like I didn't notice it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, buddy, it was great being on here. Great drinking some good beer.
Well, some. Yeah, that's the optimal term there.
That's just sitting on top. It's disrespecting your hazy IPA so much.
It is. It's above it, and I don't think that's right.
This sits above this one. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm probably gonna go home and just fucking kill one of them just to be like, all right, you're out of here.
You're out of here. Down the gullet with you.
I got 2 left.
You're going to have to give them all away.
Yeah.
Hey, homeless guy.
Yeah, one's going to Steve and one's going to JT and Monica.
Yeah.
They could do their own
Review on
of
it. Yeah, ask them, be like, do a 60-second TikTok of this beer. Just any kind of
60
insults you can
seconds.
fit in the span of 30 to 60 seconds. Just what the
This is
fuck?
bad.
No, it's really bad. Sure, it's kicking my ass.
And it's a guy dressed up in the Ken style of that beer. He's just, why do you hate me so much?
Right. Yeah.
Fuck that beer.
But yes, indeed, it has been a wonderful eve, a fun cast.
A fun cast. Thank you, Steve, for inviting me over. Make sure to follow Where Is My Lighter 024 on Instagram and Where Is My Lighter on YouTube. Make sure to follow Abnormally Random also on all social medias.
All of them. Except for like
I haven't
Twitter
really seen Instagram.
or Instagram. Actually,
Facebook and YouTube. Those are the most.
the only really.
Yeah, I guess.
The only really ones you can follow
I made
us
one
on.
for TikTok, but I can't go into it because I don't have the password connected.
I'm sure I can do another one.
It's somewhere.
But I don't want to connect to TikTok because, well, anyway, fuck that platform.
Yeah.
But yes, it's been good times. Und we like the fact that Robert stuck through the whole episode of hour and 20 minutes. Und we will see you next time on Das Bierentreiben. Ruf was rein! Sorry, that's weird, right? Oh, God. And look at this, a pop-up right when I go to try and...
McPhee.
The McAfee.
Oh, McAfee.
No. No, come on, ball tracker mouse. Yeah.
Ball tracker mouse.